Welcome, my fellow warrior of love. Welcome to our summer solstice ceremony. And this is for those in the northern hemisphere. For our soul tribe in the southern hemisphere, that would be winter solstice, I believe. So happy solstice regardless. It will be tricky doing this with an audience from from different parts of the world, from all over the world. Yes, why not? I'm like, don't say that. That sounds like you're a superstar. We are all superstars. So what's going to happen today is I'll share some information to honor the mind that wants to know information about the summer solstice and the astrology into where we're at astrologically, just to like ground in this time that we're in that's been celebrated by ancient cultures going all the way back in our history. Yeah, so happy solstice. This is a beautiful time where the sun is shining bright, and we're getting the most light that we'll be getting this year. So metaphorically, that means a lot as well as literally. And we'll get into some information. We'll do a powerful activation and alignment and remembering who we really are. And then we'll bless that out into the whole planet so that your time here is also giving back to all beings all over the planet and going back to our ancestral lineage and future generations. And then I may pull out a card. I need to pull it I forgot to bring my cards, but we may pull out a tarot card as well for us. And that's it. My beautiful beloved is out doing a cycle class today, getting that energy flowing and going. But yeah, how have you been feeling? This is we didn't advertise this call, so we're doing it last minute. But why not? So let's get into it. The summer solstice, what does that mean? June 21st marks the summer solstice for the northern hemisphere and the winter solstice for the southern hemisphere. The word solstice comes from the Latin word sol, which means sun, and sister, to stand still. For several days before and after the summer solstice, the sun literally appears to stand still in the sky. At this sacred time, the Earth's axis reaches its maximum tilt towards the sun, which has reached its highest point in our sky. It is here that we meet our longest and most sun-filled day of the year in the northern hemisphere, and our shortest and darkest day of the year for those in the southern hemisphere. It's like a yin-yang. The summer solstice ushers us into the second phase of the Earth's journey around the sun, continuing the new beginning of the equinox in March. This day marks a turning point for the Earth. She has been building in one direction and has reached her peak. It is a matter of shifting into her next chapter, her next stage, her next phase of being. Forgive me, guys. I'm going to go grab my water. I forgot that I had boiling. Give me a second. And we're back. I just need something for my throat. I already feel it being a little dry. This shifting of our surroundings is an invitation to learn into the shift that is occurring within each of us too. It is through honoring the constant motion of the earth and all of nature that we can honor our own cycles of change. Growth, expansion, shedding, releasing, shifting, and more. Giving ourselves permission to change just as the earth does, giving ourselves permission to let go when we know it's time and begin again when we are inspired to do so. This is taken from yogajournal.com. So So things that we can do to take advantage of this solstice is just looking at how far we've come, just taking a moment to acknowledge what have we accomplished in the last season. What have we accomplished in the last 12 months? What have we let go of? What have we stepped into more? What have we accomplished? What has life kind of put us through that we've come to the other side of that? Some of us are experiencing grief, grief of the old world. Some of us have lost loved ones. Some of us have experienced health challenges. There's so much. Some of us are facing, to be honest, guys, we're actually all being bombarded by warfare on all levels. So we're all we all have PTSD on some level, unless you just completely are immune to what's happening on our planet, which if you are, bless your heart. But all of us are experiencing some form of PTSD based on all the things that are happening to our planet on all levels. So part of why I keep doing this is just to help bring us back into that connection, strengthening our connection with the divine, because the soul is impenetrable, even though they're trying very hard to get us disconnected from our own divine selves, because that's the most powerful part of ourselves, is the soul. Soul, sun. So why not activate the power of the soul even more today? So, writing a gratitude journal, reading through your journal entries in the last few months, taking time to spend in nature, which I did right before this call. Sometimes you're just trying to get in the flow of things and it doesn't work. Sometimes, coffee and caffeine can help activate, the system, but also spending time in nature, even though our mind's like, really, just lying down on earth. Yeah, spending time in nature, going for walks, soaking in the sun energy, allowing Mother Earth to just like balance our beings on all levels as well, from all the bombardment. If you can't be on Earth, what things from Earth can you put in your being, whether it's essential oils, whether it's incense, boiling some ginger or herbs, things like that. So let's get into it. We are now stepping into Cancer season. Shout outs to all the Cancers out there. Me and my partner's North nodes are in Cancer. So that means we'll be most fulfilled when we're in our Cancer mode, which is very nurturing. It's like a nurturing mama, nurturing parent. It's just like a nurturing parent, kind of like a mother energy. And nurturing ourselves, nurturing our relationships, nurturing our loved ones. And it's very highly emotional, just being very emotional, honoring our emotions, validating our emotions, and so much more. So as we step into this energy of the Cancer season, it's a time of warmth, compassion, emotion, self-nurturing, and nourishment. It asks us to tap into our own healer, our own home, our own comfort, and our own source of safety. So as we step into this new chapter, let's just set a very clear intention. Hey, Hamsara, prayer for Homeria to be loved, receive love, marriage, reunion, please, brother. You got it, Hamsara. Whatever she needs, may it happen with ease and grace. And so it is. So, and Hamsara, feel free to include that in today's prayer. So let's get into it. Let's imagine ourselves holding hands in a circle. Let's imagine outside of our circle a bigger circle of beings of love and light holding space for us. Imagine in the middle of our circle a violet flame that can just alchemize, transmute anything that wants to be cleared. The last thing I forgot to mention with energy levels is health, just being extra mindful of making sure we're hydrated, extra mindful of spiritual practices we can do that can help us be better in a better state. And also, if you're experiencing the summer season, just eating in accordance with that season, right? If the season is inviting you to eat lighter foods, honor that. If the season's inviting you to do some cleanses, more juicing, honor that. And starting now, we're asking Source God Universe to connect to us and activate a powerful infinity healing for us to cleanse, purify, transmute any and all less than love energies, entities, hooks, attachments, spells, black magic, jealousy, evil eye, envy, and replacing it with love, taking back our divine sovereignty, divine empowerment, remembering who we are. And let's just set a very clear intention for the next season. What intention are we wanting to integrate into today's ceremony? Who are we wanting to step into? Who do we want to become? What qualities do we want to experience more of? What area of our life do we want to amplify? This is a time of reaping what we sow, what we have sown in springtime. So take a moment, feel all the qualities that you desire to bring more into your life. Feel all the qualities you desire to manifest. And now visualize yourself as the best version of yourself. If you ever notice someone that you follow and you love certain qualities about them, imagine yourself having those qualities. See yourself as this version of you that you're desiring. And let's integrate that into our being. Starting now, imagine that. I think I froze on Facebook. I'm just like this. Unless it's frozen on my screen, but it's continuing live for everyone else. Can you guys let me know? Okay, and then the other thing that came through was just bring to your awareness patterns, habits, um, beliefs, fears, emotions, some things that keep coming up. Okay, thanks, Amy. I appreciate that. Things that keep coming up on my screen. It's just me going like this. So serious. So intense. Okay, thanks, Kailash. So on your end, okay, so Amy, you can hear me, but the picture's frozen. Okay, so I'll just like maybe do this, see if it shifts it out of freezing. Or I'll also try doing this. Back. Nope, still frozen. Why not? Just pretend my higher self is speaking to you without my without my lips moving. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So let's just use this part of the ceremony to actually clear some part of ourselves that, let's just call it, it wants to be cleared. It keeps coming up. It's coming up in relationships, with money, with at work, as an emotion that just keeps playing out, a pattern, an emotion, a belief, habit you want to clear. Let's just bring that to our awareness to clear it once and for all. So feel it, or say it verbally, or imagine it. Mm. Mm. So just feel those emotions, or bring to your awareness those patterns. Beautiful. And I'll share the ones that came up for me in just feeling guided that we'll all benefit from them as well. And you guys can put in the comments what came up for you. So would you like an infinity healing to clear not feeling good enough? Others are better than me. I'm inferior to others. I'm less than. Others are superior. Would you like to clear that? Feeling small, feeling invisible, feeling insignificant, feeling ignored, overlooked. For all the middle siblings out there, especially like myself. Yes. And then the other emotions were not feeling secure, insecurity on all levels. So would you like an infinity healing to clear not feeling secure within your inner being? To really start by feeling secure inside of our beings, secure in knowing who we are, secure in knowing what we're capable of, secure in our faith and belief in ourselves, in Source, God, Universe. and love. Would you like that? Yes. And clearing all insecurities, clearing any and all insecurities on all levels. And the second emotion that came up to be cleared is safety. So would you like an infinity healing to clear any and all safety issues? Not safe. Others will harm me. Not trusting. Not trusting self, not trusting others. Others will harm me. Others will take away what I cherish the most. My love, my freedom, my security. And as I say this, I'm reminded of Stonehenge and many sacred sites on our planet. So starting now, do you give permission to all the perfect energies and all the perfect beings that are for our highest good to connect to us now and to do all that they know to do that is for our highest good starting now? Yes. And this prayer, that very prayer, is something I share with all my members of the inner circle every single morning. We do a whole bunch of prayers for you guys in our inner circle membership, and that is one that I feel is so powerful because there are all these energies and beings that want to do so much for us but just need our thumbs up, our consent. Okay, so feeling that deep safety from within our beings. I'm feeling safe, like a strong root chakra grounded to Mother Earth. I'm grounded, I am safe. And we're not talking about like blind faith and blind safety and blind security, but really like a deep grounded safety, security that comes from knowing who we are and utilizing our divine connection. And from that, if we get guidance to take some form of inspired action, would you like an infinity healing to take inspired action towards any of the things that we're feeling guided to take action towards? Yes, yes, yes. And just in honor of this inner child picture I got here, my little guy, I call him Tarua because that's like the nickname for Tariq in Lebanese culture. Would you like an infinity healing for any and all PTSD, any and all trauma? Thanks, Incube by guy. Incube B guy, by guy. Yes, yes, yes. Sending an infinity healing to every aspect of our being. Every moment our inner child has experienced, sending infinite love, infinite gratitude, infinite empowerment, just showering of divine love and light into every aspect of self and every moment that our inner child has experienced all the way up till now, from the moment of conception, all lifetime, all space, all dimensions, all our entire ancestral lineage and the ancestral lineage of every lifetime, our future generations, all space-time dimensions, all beings. Just asking infinite beings of love and light to do infinite things for us on planet Earth, all beings everywhere, in all space-time dimensions, divine remembrance, utilizing all this light within our beings in the best way possible to create critical changes on our planet from within, starting from within, and just knowing who we are here to be and what are we here to do during this pivotal moment in our history. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. All right, guys, just pull all your energy back from all space-time dimensions. Anchor it into this moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. So I just want to conclude by saying thank you so much for being here. You've made a tremendous impact on yourself, on all your connections, on the entire planet. And then also for those of you who are interested in receiving more support from me, more time and energy from me, daily energy transmissions, monthly live calls, distance healings, access to a bunch of my programs, feel free to check out tarikbb.com/inner circle, all one word, all in lowercase, inner, INNER, circle, CIRCLE. All right, guys, I love you. I thank you. You're very welcome, Amy. Thanks for being here. And before we conclude, just let me know, how did that feel for you? Facilitators online, it's a weird feeling. I don't know if you put yourself in my shoes where you have no clue who's there. I mean, I see some pictures, but I have no idea what you're experiencing. So my mind's just curious. Like, I wonder who's there and what they're experiencing. So when you're on these calls, just know that it's a two-way thing. A lot of us are just hopping from one thing to another, and we're like, oh yeah, there's an actual human being on the other side. That yeah, just for myself and other, like whenever I watch a facilitator, I try to kind of nurture with my Cancer energy, like, hey, I feel it, that was great, thank you. So feel free to do that for our calls and for others, you know, for people creating content. It really goes a long way. Amy, thank you. You're very welcome. Kailash, I'm in a state of flow. Beautiful. So happy to hear that. And you're very welcome. All right, guys, keep shining, keep thriving. What do we have coming up? We've got the Infinite Abundance Retreat coming up. I've got a telesummit coming up. The retreat's going to be next level. We have so many guests joining us to help you in so many ways. Definite game changer. Go to Infinite Abundance Retreat on Facebook, or just sign up through tarikbb.com and we'll send you the details. And what else? I feel like there's so much going on, but yeah, stay tuned for more music, more healings, and yeah, so much more. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.